Hello, welcome. This is Divine Empress 71. I'm coming back at you to do another reading. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Happy Thursday, everybody. So I'm gonna tell you what I have on the table here. I have breakup, um, have letting go, and then I have Nine of Pentacles. Virgo could be significant. Um, and then I have Page of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, air energy. So we have a Earth sign, and then we have a air sign. But it looks like to me that you ended something. You separated yourself from someone. It could be someone. It could be an Earth sign or an air sign, or maybe you could be one of these signs. Um, but you gave something up. You released it. You let it go. You ended it. Yeah. Hmm. Seems like that. You was open to letting it go, giving it up. Um. Hmm. Looks like that. Maybe it was just a connection that um no longer serve you in some kind of way. But you or this person could be somebody who is single. Um. You know. Somebody who works hard, a self-sufficient kind of person, somebody that's confident, you know, somebody, you like or they like material things as well. Um, this is about enjoying what you have worked hard to get, you know. hmm But someone though, um, whoever it was you walked away from, you know, this is somebody who was manipulative and deceptive. There were this person brought disappointment to you, a lot of setbacks. This connection could not have gotten to the full potential that it could have, but because of the type of person you was dealing with, it couldn't. It was too much challenge, too much of a challenge. Yeah. Because you may you may have seen this person as just a waste of time, trash, a waste of time, worthless, you know, just wasn't worth your time. Somebody that just wasn't worth your time. But whoever this is, though, whoever you let go of, we have reconciled here. It's like they want to fix it, they want to repair it. But this is somebody though that would run away being here. You don't want to have nothing to do with this person. You don't want to have nothing to do with this person. You definitely been keeping your distance. This could be somebody that drinks. Maybe they could be somebody that drinks. Maybe they indulge. Um, hmm. I think that with you, collective, there was a change here. Like this situation could have changed you, transform you in some kind of way. hmm it allowed you to evolve, grow. hmm Um, Yeah, because whoever you was dealing with you looked at them as a snake, a liar. Yeah, somebody who was just straight up poison. Somebody that just they wasn't no good. At least that's how you saw them. After you know, see some of you are just focusing on work right now. Some of you may be just focusing on work, earning, counting your money. You may be single and making decent money. Just thinking of just mainly just kind of focusing on your livelihood. It looks like. Somebody was greedy. Somebody was greedy towards you. Um, they could be obsessive. They could have had some kind of ways about them where they could come off to be a little cruel as well. Um, you may have looked at this person as a clown. you know, Maybe they would say stupid things, do stupid things. Could have been somebody who had an addiction to drugs and alcohol. Somebody that had toxic attachments. Yeah. And then we have bonfire. Um, I don't know. I kind of feel like that some of you may have dodged a bullet by letting this person go. Um, some of you feel that home is like your safe haven. Home is like your safe haven for you. Some of you like to sing and dance as well. Yeah. Some of you have a fireplace in your home. You like to sit next to it. It's very calming, very, very therapeutic sometimes, very relaxing to sit next to the fire. Yeah. Um, somebody do miss you though, collective. Somebody does. Somebody misses you. They really want to talk to you. And this could be somebody who may be single just like you. But you are definitely somebody who's independent. They could be too. You may be somebody that live alone. They could as well. You may have had some problems in your life, maybe in your past. With Key being here, there was key people that was the core of the problem. That you saw them as, but this is somebody from your past. Yeah, this is somebody from your past. Somebody that you was once close with Hug being here. Yeah. This is somebody you cared about. Somebody you brought comfort to. Peace, closeness, love. Somebody, some of you have an animal as a friend, a pet, cat, dog, whatever. But yeah, some of you have a talent as well that you were born with. Uh, you know, and then on top of that, I don't know. It could be something about your features, your personality, or whatever. But you're born with it. Mm-hmm. There may be something that you are hoping for though, that you wishing that you are manifesting. Yeah, it's something that you are manifesting, that you hoping that it will come into fruition at some point. Um, yeah, you put a death to a situation that meant, it means nothing to you now though. Yeah. I don't know, it's like, you just forgetting about it. You moved on from it. You are done with it. But this is somebody who may have betrayed you. With whistleblower here, they could have said some things about you. And maybe there was some things about this person that was exposed to you that you found out about. Yeah. This could be somebody who may be watching you though. They may be trying to take a sneak peek as to what's going on with you through social media. With threats being here, maybe this person could have had some violent ways about them or somebody. They could have been a threat to you in some kind of way. Like they could have been a threat to you, to your finances, a threat to your life, um, a threat to your privacy. Yeah. Yeah, I did with rest being here, you could be taking a break, maybe taking some time off from work, but some of you could be resting. Maybe you were kind of, pulling back on something, you know. Um, Maybe even just doing the detour and just going a whole different route, in your journey as well. Um, but you are definitely keeping yourself away from somebody that this person feels like you have forgotten about them. Yeah. They feel like you have forgotten about them. This connection you could have had with this person, with Taboo being here, maybe some people could have thought that it was forbidden. Maybe it was a connection that never should have happened. This person may be curious about you or you them. But this person had a shadow side. You know, they had another side to themselves that was for the most part it was unhealthy. With basement being here, they were stuck in a dark place. Yeah, stuck in a dark place. Wouldn't grow. Somebody who is dealing with their own torment, depression, anxiety, whatever trouble they may have going on in their life. Um, yeah, they may be. This is somebody that they are dealing with some things. Some of you with mirror being here, you and this person could be mirroring each other, but also some of you are really putting more into your looks, how you look. You may have a look about you that could be very, distinguishing. It stands out. People notice you. Yeah. Um, but this situation that you was in, that you gave up on, really was like a rose with thorns. It was it was passionate for some, but it was short lived for some. It was a lot of thorns and thistles in that. But this is somebody that you have gone silent on. You keep to yourself. You don't give no hints or no clues about what you got going on, and you have put up a guard with this person or just certain people. Period. You may have done that. Um, um, you some of you are just focusing on finances right now. If you got money problems, you are focusing on you know fixing that, paying off debt, whatever that might be. So, uh, but you are definitely working hard at being successful with your stability. um, your professional as well as your personal as well. So yeah. Yeah, you did. With empty room being here, this tells me that you closed the door on a situation. Um, yeah, and then on top of that, you are opening doors to new opportunities as well, to other opportunities also. Hmm. But this person that you walked away from. You may see them as somebody who's a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know, they're a clown. They camouflage. They not who they present themselves to be. Um, this also could have been somebody with affairs being here. They could have had other connections going on outside of you. But this with unfinished business being here, this is somebody that you could have gone back and forth with. But they also may feel like that, they have unfinished business with you. Mm, yeah. Um, somebody goes back and look at old text messages from you. They go back and scroll through these messages. They also may go back and look at their phone records as well. The phone, from calls that may have taken place between you and them. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, and then we have collection. Yeah, something about you. Maybe people may see you as somebody who's unique. Unique in the way you look, unique in the way you carry yourself, unique in the way you move as well. Some of you may collect antiques. You may like antique furniture, antique, little statues or little whatnots, antique jewelry, things like that. Um, mm-hmm. Maybe you may have a business where you do upholstery, um, on things that are antique as well. You know, this may be a little side business that you may have. Hmm. Somebody is looking at you as a mystery collective because I don't know. It's like you are like a puzzle that they can't solve. That's because they don't know how you are moving these days because they don't have access to you like that. Yeah, you are somebody who's independent. You're free. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're free. Um, some of you are leaders. You may be in a leadership role. Hmm. Well, we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a Taurus energy. Yeah, this person that you may be guarding yourself against. This is a greedy person. Yeah, they greedy. They somebody who's very materialistic as well. Overly controlling. Mm-mm. They may be somebody that's not good with money. They may make money, and they could be making pretty good, but they just not good with managing it. This is somebody that's emotionally blocked, and with that being said, they childish. Usually, when somebody is emotionally blocked, a lot of times immaturity usually comes along with that. It does. Um, hmm. This could be somebody that likes to dress nice though. They like to look good. Hmm. Yeah, they may be somebody that, and they like to present. They could be somebody that they might be a little flashy too. They present themselves like they got it going on like that, but at the same time though, um, it's not what it seems. Hmm. It's not what it seems. Um, Yep, devil. Mm-hmm. This is Capricorn, earth sign could be significant as well. Um, of course, uh, this person could have some addictions. They could be, somebody who's very materialistic, easy to be tempted. Could be somebody that's, lustful as well. Yeah. I don't know, but with the Seven of Wands being here, though, uh, you could, you persevere. You know, you seem to be standing your ground. Um, you may be looked at as somebody who's very resilient. You're gonna make a way out of no way. Yeah, but you're definitely somebody who overcomes things. You are a overcomer. A Leo could be significant as well. What we got here? Page of Wands. Page of Wands in reverse. Of course, this is fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Somebody that has a fear of commitment, this somebody who's not like they are not inspired at all. They could lack that. But they can definitely be somebody who rushes into things without thinking. They're childish. They got some immature ways about them. They they may live in self doubt. That could be due to the fact that they could be insecure as well. Somebody who's impatient. Uh, I don't know. And they could also be unreliable as well. Yeah. Um, Then we have justice here, and this is Libra. A Libra could be significant. Um, uh, this person may be dealing with some legal matters as well. But this is also about things being balanced out for you, especially, now that the truth has been revealed to you. So fairness will be brought back to you as well. What was stolen or lost in when it comes to your time or your years, only God can redeem that time and give that time back to you. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Taurus energy. Yeah, this is somebody you left out in the cold, and they've been feeling some kind of way about it ever since. Mm-hmm. Feeling alone, feel abandoned. They could be struggling with some things, their health, their finances. Um, I don't know. Is uh, not having this sense of wanting to belong. You know, somebody. It's like this could be somebody that once had it. They once had it all. They once had it together, but they don't no more. Especially after you distance yourself from them and left them out in the cold. Let's get another one. Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is all about your stability. You are focusing on your abundance, your stability. This is you could be embarking on a new beginning in your finances as well. Yeah. Some of you are content also with what you have also. You know. You may not have a whole lot, but you got enough. You doing all right. You seem to be content with that though. But you're manifesting more. You're manifesting more. More. Definitely focusing on your stability though. Yeah. All right, let's get one more. Four swords. Libra could be significant. Yeah, this is all about that rest, that resting, recouping, self care, focusing on yourself, healing. Some of you may have been spending a lot of time alone. You know, uh, reflecting, being in solitude, but you're definitely moving in silence too. Like somebody wants to know, they are curious, like they want to know what's going on with you because you don't deal with them. You're definitely healing. Either you are healing or you have healed. But somebody definitely feels forgotten about because now you have replaced them with things that are more important to you. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to replace this person with another person. No, you got other things in your life that needs your attention, that you are attending to. But this person, they don't know that. They don't know that. You just left them sitting in this dark place in their head, wondering. That's all. That's it. So we're gonna pull some affirmations, collective, and we'll see what comes out for you, and then we'll close this out. All right. Oh, we got three that fell. Well, four actually. Okay. So it says, I allowed myself to be vulnerable and strong. And Spirit says, share a personal story or feeling with a close friend. Share a personal story or a feeling with a close friend. Okay. So just open up to someone that's close to you. I am a beacon of love and positivity. Spirit says, do something kind for someone today without expecting anything in return. I am deserving of love, happiness, and fulfillment. Spirit says, recite this affirmation 5 times loudly with your full heart in front of a mirror. Say this 5 times loudly to yourself in front of a mirror. I am deserving of love, happiness, and fulfillment. I find strength in my vulnerabilities. Think about a characteristic that you see as vulnerable for yourself, and focus on finding a way to see it as a strength. Okay. So whatever it is about you that's vulnerable, um, try to look at it as a strength. Finding a way to see it as that. Cause sometimes some of our vulnerabilities are strength. It is that can be our strength. Like the fact that some of us are empaths. Well, that's a strength for some of us. For those of us who are impacted, because we know how to love and care about the needs and concerns of other people. Now, uh, uh, it can be used against you too, depending on who it is you're dealing with. But um, but that's why it's important that we keep those boundaries in place too. So, but anyway, collective, that's all I have for this reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, like, comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. And for those of you who's donated to the channel, thank you for the blessing once again. So until next time, collective, I pray that you all have a wonderful day. And I hope to see you again real soon. All right. Namaste.